Good morning. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. It's for coffee and shorty. I'm just doing a little documentary. Get your cup of coffee in Starbucks. To dismantle the master's house, you got to use the master's tools. We know Starbucks is DEI, anti-DEI. We know that Starbucks is aligned with Donald Trump. Activism ain't terrorism, so I'm an activist. And we're going to start like this. Starbucks, you got to put a code in to use the toilet. Yeah, it's public accommodations. You're supposed to be able to use the bathroom, so I use the toilet. I use a toilet in the artistic form. Right here. This was at the Visionary Arts Museum, and this was President Barack Obama's letter that President Barack Obama wrote me, all right? Rebecca Hershberger from the Visionary Arts. That's Congressman Kirk. He took over Obama's seat, all right? And that's a ceasefire program. That's from 2010. This is from Donald Trump's last run in office, all right? I'm not Emmit Till. I don't stutter when I talk. When I come in the room, I holler, mic check, everybody hear what I got to say. I went to the 25 Baltimore City Legislative Caucus last night, and Mayor Brandon Scott didn't show up, but I did. So did Commissioner Worley. So did our elected officials. It's making a documentary, and the documentary is about our elected officials. Doug Gansler, Brian Frosch. It's about how you defend black people in America. That's why you lost the elections. You think the black votes are going to come to the Democratic Party? You got to earn them votes. That's Scott Shellenberger, and that's the Attorney General, Department of Justice, Robert Hardin, all right? That's the city solicitor, Mr. Davis, all right? That's your elected official, Delegate Stephanie Smith. And that's me. I reinvented myself. Art and activism, the art of protest. We traded the penitentiary for the plantation, cotton for cocaine. You made our black community the cash crop. I'm giving you Garveyism 101. Racism don't work without black cooperation. Have you did anything to defend me since you sat in that seat?
No.
I'm getting ready to push buttons. We're going to open this book up. They said if you want to hide something, hide it in a book. That's Mayor Stephanie Rogers Blake and Congressman Cummings. That's Detective Collins. And that's me. I did asbestos and lead. I was a project manager here. City faces hard choices, the mayor says. See the date? That's how long I've been doing it. That's the Department of Justice. When I started this, that's my man that did my characters. All right? My characters. That's me. And he made me. If you go on 33rd Street, that book that the old lady got, that big book, that's the black book that I made up. Because when he did that mural, I was there. That's Anthony Brown, 2014. That's Governor O'Malley, Lieutenant Governor Anthony Brown, 100 State Center. And that's the FBI. You feel me? The FBI. That's Rob Fix. It's a Rob Fix production. You took my truck, my computer, and you took the contents of my vehicle. The contents of my vehicle was worth $250 million. Rob Fix got letters designed, but I got 13 other movies. I got 13 more movies. And the movies about the courts and the corruption in the courts. Mass incarceration in your prison industry. We talking about the new faces of old Jim Crow. So I named you and I put your faces on this. I did everything I was supposed to do. Judge Holland, Judge O'Malley, Judge Turnbull, Judge Pearson, Judge Bridges, Greg Bernstein. You feel me? And it's my Whistleblowers application. It's the movie. Whistleblower, the movie. And it's notarized. You feel me? So I'm getting ready to turn this into a movie. You did a body of politics? Shorty, pull your mask up? Well, you've been protecting Scott Shellenberger since you sat in that seat. You've been protecting Scott Shellenberger since you sat in that seat. That's Scott Shellenberger. And this is Baltimore Rewired, the money behind the machine. Baltimore Rewired. You feel me? So I got a storyboard. Y'all took 13 storyboards. You took the contents of my vehicle. You took movie releases. Well, I gathered it all up, so I reshot everything that you stole from me. So we're going to start right here. That's meat on fire. All right. And right here it says Shorty's Barbecue. All right. That's on Falls Road. I was the best of the best in Baltimore. That's my film crew on Falls Road when I was filming. That's Eric Holder, 2014. You feel me? Dear friend. All right. That's 2014. And that's my producer, Rob Fix. That's the Department of Justice. That's my Department of Justice ID number, 2911907. You feel me? Department of Justice. So that makes it a legitimate movie, and it's about your prison industry. All right? Voices from inside. Female prisoners, male prisoners, fathers, mothers, grandparents. We went a white school. We talking about the new faces of old Jim Crow. White supremacy by law. And he trying to give you white supremacy. And this is the law. These are the judges. Judge Papaya, Judge Barbera, Judge Turnbull, Judge Souder, Judge Cox, Judge Badar, Judge Pearson, Judge Boris, Judge Bridges, Judge Foreman, Judge Rossetti. It's Black History Month. We're going to make it a moment. We're going to make it a moment. That's the Montgomery boycott. It's when you learn that you can make a lot of money off of locking up black people. You got $50 a head off of this. You feel me? So you went from $50 to $50,000. You feel me? You went from 50. We as a community committed to segregation, customs, and laws intend to maintain it. That's the grand jury indictment in 1956. So President Trump ain't doing nothing but bringing back old Jim Crow. That's all President Trump is doing. That's the White House, 2009. All right, Dwayne G. Davis, 1402 Lochner. All right. That's the president's office. President Barack Obama. See the date? That's Mr. Davis. That's Peter Francott and Brian Frosch. I'm out $250 million because I was making a movie about Governor O'Malley and his mom machine. I was making a movie and ain't no law against making a movie. You feel me? The movie's about you. It's Black History Month. We honor the triumphs and stories of cultures of Black African Americans communities this month and all year long. Join us in celebrating, uplifting the contribution these communities make to our shared history and future. We, the inmates of the Lake County Jail, we talking about a class action lawsuit because you did it to a class of people. And these are the inmates. All right, these are the inmates. These are the inmates. All right. And this is a legal notice. I gave it to you because I'm a jailhouse lawyer. I ain't a jailhouse snitch. That's Baltimore City, Baltimore County, and Lake County, Illinois. And that's the case number, 074988. I never got a trial. Like I said, we the inmates. That makes it a class action lawsuit because you did it to a class of people. And you see who got it? You feel me? You see who got it? Racism don't work without black cooperation. But it ain't gonna end without white participation. And these are the white people that support Shorty. That's my film crew. That's Rob Fix. And that's me, the 2021 Weaver Award winner. You feel me? So we gave you the boycott. We're gonna talk about your prison industry. You feel me? Your prison industry. That's what we talking about. So, Mayor Brandon Scott, let's get it right. That's Mayor Brandon Scott. Everything that you got to turn over. Everything you got to turn over. In 2025, I want Scott Shellenberger prosecuted. Retaliatory prosecution, abuses of powers of your office. If you went after Marilyn Mosby, you got next. It's my mission, and it ain't impossible.